we should make Cumberland its own country. Hey, I could be king.
mine. If you hurt me, she will know about it. I'll make sure of that.
I'm not here to hurt you, Jenny. I just want to talk.
How do you know my name?
You don't recognize me, of course. Things have changed, it's true.
I've never seen you before. You are one of Jean's men, aren't you?
Jean's men? Ah, is that the body I'm in? Now, don't you remember? You came all the way from London to speak to me. I followed you from the churchyard that time, don't you remember?
What? No. That's impossible. You're playing games.
We met once before the voice awakened. Don't you remember? At the edge of the woods, I warned you about what the government was doing at Windscale.
How do you know all this? I never told anyone.
I needed to speak to you again. We need you, Jenny. We need you to tell the world the truth.
It can't be. You're dead. I saw you die. I watched you die.
There is no death in this place. I ascended into a greater understanding. Isn't that why you came here? To understand?
That isn't understanding. That's destruction. That's losing everything that you are. People just mulched up into nothing.
You feel that way because you don't understand. I thought that too. Until the voice spoke to me. Listen, Jenny. You almost listened in the woods that day.
Get away from me. I mean it. Get back.
You have to listen, Jenny.
Get away from me.
You have nothing to fear. Bliss awaits. You need only... Little Jenny Coggins. Always lost.
don't know you. Get out of here! Go! You won't be told again. You will be more use dead.
Is some... Let's be sensible, eh? Off you go. Let's have no trouble.
My contact would have stashed his findings in the interchange tube network. Have a look for them if you can. Oh, dear God. How did you get in there? Listen, you have to believe me. It isn't what it sounds like. No, don't tell her. If she thinks I've killed one of her people, well, I don't know what she might do. Look, I'll tell you what happened. Just hear me out before you do anything stupid. I know this will sound unbelievable, but I promise it's the truth. When the disaster happened, I assumed my contact was dead. After all, he was trapped inside the interchange, wasn't he? At least I thought he was, but I saw him again. Once. Or some version of him anyway, out in Casterfell Woods, before I came to the island. He turned into one of those blue monsters, utterly mindless. I couldn't believe it was him, but, well, my contact or not, that thing died that day. Died for good. As you heard on that tape, he came back to haunt me. He spoke to me, like he was really still alive. I had to know what happened to him. What really happened. I had to leave the mainland, leave those woods. So I came here. Now, the cove, where you found that recording. That was our emergency meeting place, in case his cover was blown. I'd picked the spot and gave him a copy of the key. It was never used, of course. The disaster happened, and, well, like I said, I thought him dead. When I came to the Isle with Jean, I decided to camp out there. I thought it would be safe. One day, while I was recording my latest findings, that outlaw arrived. He was clearly sick. His eyes were blue. He was not himself, just like that thing I'd seen that day in Casterfell. At first, I thought he was some madman come to kill me. But then he started talking. He said things I'd never told anyone. Well, no one living. And then he started talking about the voice. And I realized he was infected by it too. He started coming towards me. I didn't have any choice. I was trapped in there. I didn't want to believe it. Couldn't believe it. And then he was coming at me and I defended myself. But the thought that it might have been Him speaking to me. I had to know what happened to him. That's why I asked you to follow his trail. Then he's gone. Really gone. Thank you. Here, take this. Consider it a thank you for your discretion, as well as the notes. There's some relief in this story being told, at least. All I want is to move on, but the guilt has been eating me up. I've not looked Jean in the eye since it happened. Thank you. Knowing that someone has heard the full story and forgives me gives me hope. I don't know if Jean considers me a friend, but she's the closest thing I have in this place. I can't afford to lose that. But please, no more discussion about this. Some things are better forgotten. Hello. Good to see you again. Don't be a stranger.
Don't be daft. Nobody wants trouble. What the? Put it down while you still can. Steady now. Let's not have a Barney. Silly fool, don't know what this is. That's bloody right. Bloody hell! keep fighting.
I hear your sweet voice, man. But it's just a whisper.
Fuck, this stuff ain't right. It ain't the right stuff.
We'll speak again soon enough. Need never be parted again. Stranger! Oh, I didn't hear you come in. Still in one piece, then? That's good to see. Bottles? Oh, these. They're naught but disappointments, each and every one. None of them work right. I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? Listen, we should get to business. I need your help finding something. That's why we're here. This island, it's got an old history of mead making. They've been making mead on this island for as long as anyone can remember. Long before that atom plant were built. 350 years ago, or thereabouts, the monks up in that abbey started brewing the stuff. Became well known for it. That mead was special. Precious stuff. There's odd folk in them ruins now. Been there since the disaster, calling themselves druids and praying to the land. These druids, you see, they've been trying to brew up the mead again. But something about it's not right. Hard to say. Monks wrote that it connected them to something older, something that came long before us. We used to think it was all just an old ghost story. But since the disaster, since I lost... well, let's just say that there might be more truth to it all than most folk reckoned. That's why I need your help. I need to see for myself if it's true. Point is, there's something wrong with the recipe the druids are using. We used to drink the real stuff back in the day, and whatever the druids are brewing, well, it's missing something. The monk's mead was like nothing else. It put you in touch with what's come before. Made it feel like the past were now somehow. The monks added something to their mead. Something special and secret. Something the druids don't have or haven't found. Whatever the missing ingredient is, I need to find it. You're not listening. It's not about the bloody mead. I don't give a toss about that. If I just wanted to drink, I'd be drowning my sorrows in the Grendel's head with the rest of the locals. I need whatever special ingredient it was that the monks used to add to their mead. The abbey had a brewery, not far from here. In ruins now, of course, but the druids are always nearby, so I've never had a chance to get a proper look inside. But the secret to making the monk's mead will be in there, hidden away. I'm sure of it. Please, if you could find a way in there, might be we could get our hands on that ingredient, whatever it is, before the druids find it. People in this place don't do naught for kindness anymore. I've found my fair share of curiosities round the Isle over the years. You get that ingredient for me, I'll see you're rewarded. Don't fret. Here, take this flask. My wife, she gave it to me. I'll mark the old brewery ruins on your map. Please, help me find whatever the monks hid over there. Even a drop of whatever their secret ingredient were might do the trick. That ingredient is in the brew. We drank it on occasion, in the fishing village. Back before everyone left, of course. I used to live there, with my wife. Bottles of the monk's mead got handed down through the generations. We kept them to ourselves, mostly. All drinking the stuff on special occasions. Unlike anything else I've had. Made you feel good, you know? Like you were part of something special. Beats me. Odd-looking stuff. All mushroom-like. Something not right about it, that's for sure. There's them as say it's part of whatever leaked out of that atom plant. So I'd be wary of getting too close if I were you.
I used to care about such. Right up, spot it.
No escape for you.
Carve 'em up.
Will die.
That hurt.
Die for what you've done.
And so the devising occurred to me all of an instant, and I therefore regard its origin as divine.
I understand the need for sure and certain action, and that for secrecy. But secrecy among ourselves, Father Abbot?
These 4 keys guard our greatest secret, and what we do not know cannot be communicated to our enemies, even under the question, Ignatius.
But the outline of the plan we agreed upon still stands. The crypt shall be sealed for 100 years until these spiteful enemies are dust.
Of course, of course. In taking these keys, I shall see to it that the angel is not disturbed.
You do not trust my plan.
The keys must be hidden, and your presence is always noticed, my friend. I have chosen 3 I can trust with them.
But, Father Abbot, such choices. In this letter, I spoke plain my concern, yet you would still trust these brothers over your prior.
I have chosen those who have remained pious, Ignatius. My decision is final.
Father, I see no reason to alter what I had already set in place. The sacristan is a good, trustworthy man. To have the keys taken from him...
That was no reflection on him. I only believe that the new devisement is the more privily done. You do trust my judgment, do you not, Brother Prior?
Yes, of course. Only the angel...
The angel shall be kept secretly, I assure you. Safe in the crypt, and far from the eye of man.
And what of the fourth key?
The fourth key I shall keep for myself.
As you wish, Father Abbot.
what you intend. Where'd you get to, mate? Hey, keep your eyes peeled now.
That ingredient is in the brewery, I'm sure of it. Please, find some and bring it back for me. Bloody hell, you found it? Just when I was starting to give up hope, too. Thank you, friend. There, something to show me gratitude. You can see it then, the past. It bloody works, I knew it! Finally, this is me chance. I've waited too long to hear my Edith's voice again. Right, give us that flask. Been waiting too long for another taste. Finally! Oh, Edith, I finally have it!
I'll be with you soon, my love. Edith? Your voice. Listen. Oh, God. Oh! Oh!
I have been called forth. I thought it might be like waking, but I feel that no more time has passed than is necessary to blink. I blink, and the world has changed. I have changed. The flesh weighs upon me differently now. Bill? Ah, I understand you. He has gone now. I taste the old memories of this body. A boatman. He has gone now. He is one with the mass. I feel the passage of the years, and it is of no more significance than the pages of a book, their edges stroked beneath the thumb. I count perhaps 350 pages, the leaves, the rush of the ages. I was once the prior of the abbey here. My name was Ignatius, I think. 350 years, all in a blink. The Mass calls me up to be its voice, to enact its will. It is the will of God. That is enough. You are concerned with the flesh, and understandably so, but it is as ephemeral as a mayfly. It is the spirit that endures. The angel that fell has slept these long ages, but now it stirs. We again hear the voice of God and hearken to it. The soil whispers anew across the water, and the isle listens. The dream of life fades as true life returns to this land. It is part of the divine, sent to us as a gift. Your heart and mind are insufficient to compass its glory. Even we, within the Order, can only guess at the span of its full effulgence. Our Order uncovered these truths 350 years ago. My brothers and I never truly died here. We lived on in the land. God allowed us to share our knowledge with one another, unfettered by time and failings of flesh. Since that time, the angel has slept, and my brethren with it. We did not intend more than a century of slumber, but it is no matter. Now we are all connected through this sacred plot, this blessed place. The soil calls from the ashes of science and steel. The angel is soon to awaken, and with it I have been called forth. We must be returning God's influence back to the land. Enough talk. I have purpose, and I must set to work with dispatch. Now, the abbot, our leader, what did he intend? Wait, an aberration. Where is the abbot's mind? What did he will? Did he not join with the Mass? You have? Then you must also feel a bond with the Mass. Perhaps that is a bond from which profit may be sought. 350 years ago, we were all to go to the Angel to join with the Mass. The Abbot, his mind should be intertwined with ours, but I cannot feel it. Wait, but I recall. His body joined us, but his mind did not. He kept it from us. To separate himself was sinful, but he must atone. We must reclaim the Abbot's remains. Without him, we are as a ship without a navigator. And you, perhaps there is a reason God has placed you before me. You must be the one to find our lost Abbot and return him to the Mass. You have been selected by God as a vessel of change. This is a great honor. This body, it is not ideal for my purposes. It is older, weaker than I would have chosen. Yet I must cosset it, for it is all that I now have. But this isle is dangerous. This is not without recompense. There is much I can offer you. Are you not here in a search for understanding? I can aid you in that. Escape I can also offer you, but know this, that there can be no escape without understanding. I must find the Abbot. There is a cave near here where the relics most sacred to our order were kept. If there is any way to find the Abbot's remains, that cave may lend a trace to the trail. The druids that swarm this isle now have no understanding of the importance of our mission. Prepare yourself for their hostility.